much influence do you have online? Are your tweets and status updates really swaying others to take action? Well, Klout says it has an answer, and some of the most retweeted users may surprise you. Justin Bieber tops the list with almost 300,000 retweets in 1 month, but only 6 out of the top 10 people being retweeted are in English, and none of them are big technology personalities. Let's learn more about influence on the web with Klout founder and CEO Joe Fernandez. Joe, great to have you here on Bloomberg West.
Thank you.
So first of all, how does it work? I mean, can you really measure someone's influence all over the internet?
Absolutely. So right now with the social web, we're living in this attention economy, and people are creating messages that you're able to connect with the people who trust you the most instantly through whether Twitter or Facebook, and those create signals that we measure for influence.
So my number actually goes up significantly some days, goes down.
Yep.
How reliable are these numbers?
Well, I mean, think about it. Day to day, your usage of social media differs, and how people react to what you say also changes. What we measure is how engaged your network is, and from day to day that might change.
So is there like an average, or does it depend on what's happening that particular day?
It depends. So across the whole network, the average is about 20. Your score will vary depending on your activity.
Jack Dorsey has, as we just reported, gone back to Twitter full-time. There's a lot of focus there on the product and how they're going to make money. You have to have a Twitter account to use Klout. What if Twitter just cuts you off? How are you guys protected?
So we've built a standard of influence. We've really defined ourselves, and the industry's defined us as the standard. And we're more than Twitter. We also work with Facebook and LinkedIn, and people really care about their Klout scores. So whether it's we go beyond Twitter, and our reliance on them isn't too much.
But if you have to have a Twitter account to get a Klout score, then wouldn't your business be significantly hurt if Twitter wasn't a part of this?
Twitter loves us right now. They love the fact that people only get a high Klout score if they are active on Twitter, and if they're creating content on Twitter and people are engaging with that content. We've moved beyond Twitter, though. We're also Facebook, we're also LinkedIn. So you could be active on Facebook, you could be active on LinkedIn and still have a high Klout score.
How do you guys plan to make money on this, and how are you making money on this?
So right now we're working with brands who want to get in front of influencers. So imagine you want the 1,000 most influential people about whatever your company does talking about your product. We can actually connect you with those people and let them tell the story for you.
The question I have, so Facebook and Twitter, I use those for completely different things. Facebook is very personal for me. Twitter I use for work. I use it professionally. Right. How can you really lump that all into one score?
So we get into these kind of currency exchange questions. Is a like on Facebook worth the same as a retweet on Twitter? And what we figured out was you had to think about these networks completely differently. The things you do on Twitter, if you did them on Facebook, you'd probably be a jerk, and a lot of your friends would start ignoring you. So we really got focused on each network. What are the signals of influence? Really zeroing in on that from a science perspective and building the score from there. With that, we've been able to really get acceptance of the science behind what we're doing and be the standard around influence.
All right, Joe Fernandez, CEO of Klout. We'll be watching, and Corey and I are actually going to talk about our own Klout scores
Great.
after the break.